Brenda Britton. Let's get the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent at 227 pounds, Evil Alabama hustler Rip Rogers. Rogers is accompanied at ringside by the #1 valet in professional wrestling, the lovely and talented Brenda Britton.
Mike George out to join me at ringside for the commentary on this match. Non-title event between Brown and hustler Rip Rogers. You've had your share of problems with Rip Rogers as well.
I've had my share with Rip Rogers, and I've had my share with his valet. You know, Bob Brown's like, he's wrestling one, but he's really wrestling two. This one takes
Three. If you throw the person, I guess it'd be three, right?
Three, yeah.
Mike George getting a little bit of practice in.
Look at that.
I can tell right away with the crowd thinks of Rip Rogers.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You know, you got to be big to wear pink.
Yes. Or be very, very quick of feet.
You got that right.
All right, some of the fans here at ringside seem to think a little less of Mr. Rogers' masculinity for his choice in colors, too.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's all man.
Yeah.
He's out there to win. He may walk a little funny sometimes, but he's there to win.
Seeing how this is a family show, we're not going to get into this anymore.
I didn't mean that.
I think the fans at home have figured that one out for themselves. At least the ones here have, Mike.
See, he's got some wrestling ability down behind him, too. Amateur behind him.
I know that's the thing that really surprises me about Rip Rogers, is that he is a good wrestler. He was in college and in high school. He excelled in all sorts of sports, basketball, football, and wrestling. Why would he choose to go the way he does?
I have no idea. I've seen pictures of him before he got into wrestling, and the man had a heck of a body on him.
Well, he was a bodybuilder.
Bodybuilder, full-time bodybuilder. He had abs, legs looked good, arms looked good, but he just, you can't wrestle at that weight. You've got to be heavier. If you're not heavy and take the bumps, they'll hurt too much. This is fall right apart.
Now, when I was starting to watch the wrestling matches when I was a teenager, it seemed to me that wrestlers have increased in size, maybe 40 pounds. Because when you were like 210, then you were a big man. These days, if you're not 240, you're not anything.
Yeah. See now, Brown's got a waist about 255, 260. Brown's coming off there off those ropes like that. That's a lot of weight coming off the ropes and hits you hard. It'll put you right down because it catches you off balance.
Bob Brown, that eagle grip wrist lock on hustler Rip Rogers. Old judo move. Doesn't look like much, but man, it hurts.
Oh, you got that right. Oh, that's a good one. Oh.
Exchange and judo chops to the upper chest. Brown wrenches his man around.
Tip for tap.
That's your hat.
That's right.
By the way, fans, next week you'll be seeing the Cuban Assassin in action. We'll be taking another look at the Rock and Roll Rebels. Plus, Chief Jay Strongbow Jr. We're going to try to get an opportunity to talk to him about what happened earlier this hour.
There's more things happening in this area right now that,
It's phenomenal, isn't it?
Yeah, really. You don't know why somebody rips up his headrest. Why? What for? All it does is insult his family. And I don't think Patton realized what he just did.
No, I was talking to the fans about it, trying to think
what they want a timeout. What you want a timeout for?
What's it going to be like for Jay Strongbow to have to call his dad and explain to him what happened to that head?
Those were passed down from his grandfather.
The humiliation of it.
Well, I know what my dad did.
I know what my dad did, too.
Oh, yeah. Dad said, take care of business. If you can't take care of it, I'll be there.
Yep. And somehow I get the feeling that's the exact advice that Chief Jay Strongbow Sr. is going to give his son on the telephone tonight.
That's right. I think Brown's given Rip a little bit of a wrestling, a little bit of a lesson, you might say, tonight. See, it goes grab the tights. Never fails.
Good short knee in there by Rip Rogers. Brown, of course, 16-time Central States heavyweight champion.
He's held that belt more than anybody else has.
Rogers up, down, nobody's home.
sit there and talk too much. Waste too much time. That Rip's arm's got to be getting sore now. Hyperextended it a couple times.
They can get that in the joint of the elbow. They can get it in the joint of the shoulder.
Oh.
Just all sorts of ways those tendons can go in that arm. When you turn it away, it's not supposed to go.
Yeah, God didn't make it to be bent that way. Where's he thinks he's going now?
I don't know, but if he thought he was getting away from Bob Brown, he may be in for a little bit of surprise.
Yeah.
Bob Brown keeping that top wrist lock now. It's hard to call it a top wrist lock because it really isn't, but he's definitely got that wrist bent in all sorts of unnatural positions.
Yeah. You know, we're all working toward that world title belt too. Bob Brown's working for it. Rip Rogers wants to have a shot at it.
You do too, from what I
Everybody.
understand. I was reading
Everybody. I spent a lot of hours in the gym, a lot of time.
I was reading one of the interviews in a very fine publication put out by the promotion of All-Star Wrestling about the World Wrestling Association that, by the way, is on sale in the local arenas. Plug. Well, it was an interview about you talking about the world title tournament coming up.
Yeah, I've been around a few years. I've been through the hard knocks and the good times and the bad times. I've been about every champion except this one.
But that's D1.
That's right.
From the day you put on that first pair of boots and tights, you've got to be thinking about the World Heavyweight Championship. You got no business being in the sport if you don't.
There's the legal right. Oh.
They got him with that one, huh?
Oh, yeah. Oh, gee.
Bob Brown blasting right away on Hustler Rip Rogers.
See, Bob doesn't stop at anything.
5 minutes. 5 minutes to pass.
There he's back to the arm again. Back to the weak point.
Bulldog Bob Brown holding on to that long arm bar. Putting all the pressure that he can.
You know, people don't understand how strong Bob Brown is sometimes. Hey, look at him. That man is hard as a rock. And he's been around for a while, but he can dish it out. There, outside.
Hang on, Hustler Rip Rogers on the floor, double thrust to the throat of Bulldog Bob Brown. Another big chop that rocks the Bulldog. Scoops him up. Right down on that hard floor.
Floor don't move.
Bob Brown.
Takes a little while to get up. Looks like the cables are laying underneath them too, though.
If anybody can get up off that floor, get back into the ring and keep this thing alive, though, it's Bulldog Bob Brown.
Look at him strut. He thinks he's got it won, doesn't he?
Well, you know, I haven't seen a match over yet until somebody cradles somebody for a 1, 2, 3. Mike George shouting encouragement now to Bulldog Bob Brown.
Come on, Bob. Give me a shot.
Hustler Rip Rogers continuing to bash away on the Bulldog here at ringside. Brown desperately trying to make it into the ring. He gets met with a big right hand from Hustler Rip Rogers. Big short headbutt. Hang on, Brown blocks it.
Wrong move.
You get his dander up, but he finally has had enough. Bulldog Bob Brown is one dangerous dude inside that ring.
Ooh, right in the eye, too. Ooh. He'll have a shiner tomorrow.
Yes, indeed. Bulldog Bob Brown taking off now on Hustler Rip Rogers. Set for the atomic drop. He just, oh, no, man. He just went right face first into Dave Nevins, the referee. He's after Brenda Britton on the floor. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Rogers just creamed Bob Brown with that purse.
Oh, no.
Ref's up.
The winner of the match is Hustler Rip Rogers.
Bob Brown down. Mike George is in there arguing with referee Dave Nevins, trying to tell him that there's something in that purse that Brenda Britton's got. Fans here in the arena are on their feet trying to help Mike tell the referee exactly what's going on. He's got Fleabag. Wait a minute. Mike George has got Fleabag. Mike George has got the purse. It's gone to the referee. Hang on. The referee's called for the bell. Rip Rogers is all over Mike George in the ring. Bob Brown is down. Hang on, fans. This match is far from over. The official verdict has been reversed. Bulldog Bob Brown will win this match by disqualification. And Mike George is all over Hustler Rip Rogers. That big right hand blasting Rip Rogers. Rogers up and down over the top rope. And fans, Hustler Rip Rogers does not know what to think about this. Mike George and Bulldog Bob Brown together. Don't forget, fans, next week we'll see the Rock and Roll Rebels, the Cuban Assassin. We'll see Rick McCord in action. Mike George, Bulldog Bob Brown, Rufus R. Jones, and a host of your favorite stars. Till 1 week from tonight, from ringside, this is Rick Stewart. We'll see you next week on All-Star Wrestling.